This has always been in you and in your spirit to tell women's stories. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Where was that born? Where was that
Well, I was raised by a single mom. My grandma was a single mom. My whole life growing up, I was surrounded by women.
Yeah.
And I felt that they were erased from society in a way that really disturbed me. I remember being in school and the history books really not talking about the incredible things that women had done. And when I got older and I could do research on my own, I would come across these stories and think like, well, why haven't I heard this before? I really wanted to take whatever platform I have and amplify the incredible things that women have done. Yeah. How courageous and flawed, because women are human, and how wonderful to show them as human, but the power of what that is.
What I love that you do too is, you do tell these women's stories, and sometimes we may have thought that we heard their stories, but we actually heard their partner's story.
Yeah, well, I definitely feel that sometimes that there's a little bit of controversy in it in terms of what the character does. We have this series, George and Tammy, coming out December 4th on Showtime. And it's funny because, I'm singing Stand By Your Man. Mm-hmm. And that is never a song I thought I would ever be singing. But the more I started to research this incredible woman and her coming to Nashville with these kids on her hip and being hospitalized after she left her first husband and her kids being taken away from her, and her showing up wanting to make a name for herself in country music, and who she was in her life, separate from who the songwriters and the producers told her she had to be for the public, that is an exciting story for me to tell. I didn't realize how much I was going to like country music when I first started, but Loretta Lynn and Tammy Wynette are incredible. Yes. And Loretta Lynn sang about birth control and, don't come home a-drinking with lovin' on your mind. And she was such this feminist in her music, and she stayed with the same man. Yeah. She was very much Stand By Your Man kind of lady. And Tammy Wynette sang Stand By Your Man and, Run Woman Run, and all these songs telling women you may not find another guy, so stay put. Mm-hmm. And she was the opposite. I mean, she really was so rebellious in her life that there's a reason she was nicknamed the first lady of country music. She was first lady to sell over a million albums. Yeah. And she did that because she was savvy and she was incredibly, incredibly brave. And that's what excited me, is that kind of thing of who she was versus how the world saw her.